Hello everyone, this is Alli with Craftin Alli, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And as promised, here is my share of Thanks a Latte, our July Paper Pumpkin kit. I just got this in the mail a couple of days ago and I did a video already with the unboxing of it. And today I just wanted to go and put together one of the projects that they shared here today. So as you can see, you get the instruction manual with it. Inside, you get the instructions on how to stamp it so that you can go and put together the project just as they have out here. If you're new to stamping, then you have a little guide right here of how to go and place the stamp on your stamp block and what you can expect to go and see, how to get a nice cleaning of your stamp, how to store it, so it can just help you and guide you if this is your first time. Now today what I'm going to do is put together this. Now when I looked at the instructions, they did say, okay, we're going to go and stamp the die cut. In the package, you look at it and you wonder, is there really a die cut? There is, everybody. They already provide the die cuts. They provide the adhesive. They provide the envelopes. They provided everything, including the ink. So it's really exciting. And the stamp block. So you really need nothing at all except for what's in this kit unless you choose to. So here is the die cut that I'm going to be stamping, and I'm going to be using the stamp block that came with the Paper Pumpkin kit so that you see how that will work. Now I went, and I'll be honest with you, I did do a first attempt at this video and I forgot a few things, so this is take two. Now I am just going to go and use a regular mouse pad as a spring base for the stamp because these stamps are photopolymer, and as you know, photopolymer does not have that spongy backing to it like our clear stamps, so you do need something that'll provide a little give when you do stamp. So I'm placing my photopolymer stamp right here. Now I've already conditioned it, which is I basically tapped it on my own skin to go and let it kind of get some of that stickiness off so I can get a nice clear impression, a nice clear stamp on it. And I'm turning this over for you. Now I opened up the Early Espresso, which just came with the Paper Pumpkin kit, and how I am choosing to go and ink this up is that I turned it over and I'm just going to be tapping very lightly on the stamp itself to get it covered up nicely for you, as you can see that. These stamps are amazing. They stamp so clearly. Now I'm turning it over here, and what I'm going to do is line this up. So you line it up right along with the die cut, making sure that you get things lined up nicely, and stamp. You can apply a little pressure on the center, a little pressure on the ends, but not too much because you want to make sure that you don't squish your stamp. And then lift up. Voila, there we go, a beautiful clear stamp. And I'm going to put these die cuts over here to the side and take this off of my block because now I'm going to be moving on to the next stamp. Now I could have used a different block, but you know, when you get it home, you're going to be using that one block, so I wanted to do it the same way. Now here is the next stamp, which is the floral part of this particular one, which is right here. Now, according to the instructions, we should go ahead and just stamp it with the Early Espresso as well. So, inking it up with the Early Espresso. Nice tap, 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 tap. Pick it up, make sure I have some good coverage here. And what I'm going to do is test stamp this. Now I'm test stamping it because I want to make sure that I have very good coverage and that it stamps very clear before I even put it on my project. As I said, this is take two because take one, it didn't stamp as well as I wanted it to, but that was my own thing with not stamping it well. But now, as you can see, it stamps beautifully. So I'm going to go ahead and re-ink it with the Early Espresso. Now these ink spots are so juicy, everyone. I am so impressed with that. So I'm closing that up, and I'm going to go ahead and line this up with the top of the cup and along the edge right here, so it looks like it's right in the cup. Give it some good pressure, not too much, but just enough to provide a good stamp, crisp image. And lift up. Beautiful, everybody. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I just love this. Okay, now this is a two-step stamping process with this flower. We do have this portion right here. Now this is the solid portion that in the catalog they do suggest in the instruction manual that you can go and do that afterward in the cucumber crush. Now I already have a larger stamp pad of the cucumber crush, so I'm not using the stamp spot for it. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do, now you also have the option to just color it in with one of your Stampin' Right markers if you have them available. What I'm going to do is stamp off with this. In the last video that I did, or tried to do, I did it, but I did it full strength and it was way too dark. So what I'm going to do with the cucumber crush, and I opened up my stamp pad as you can see, is that I'm going to ink it up. As I told you, look at that coverage, everybody. These stamp pads are so juicy. Okay, and I'm going to stamp off. See that? Now I'm going to put that to the side and go over my image, lining it up, and I'm going to stamp on the image, applying the proper amount of pressure, and lift up. Voila. Oh, that is beautiful, everybody. Isn't that absolutely fun? So definitely my suggestion, stamp off. If you're going to go and use this solid piece in a two-step stamping process, stamp off on a scrap piece of paper, because then you'll get a wonderful image. So now we are all done with stamping, and it's time to go and put this card together. Now, I am choosing not to go and add a sentiment in the middle. I just don't really feel like it. I think I might go and add the sentiment off to the side. But if you wanted to, we do include the get well, but I don't really have anyone that's sick, so I think I'm going to do, when I do feel like doing it, the thanks a latte. Or maybe I'll do it right now. Why not? Let's go ahead and stamp that thanks a latte right there on the center of this. I decided to go and take have some fun with this, right? That's what it's all about. So, grab the thanks a latte, ink it up with the early espresso, line it up, make sure you have some good coverage there, line it up right there in the center. Give a nice, even pressure. Thanks a latte. Gorgeous. Okay, now that is the end of the stamping. So, right now I'm going to go ahead. Here's the card base. It is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. You go and you fold that in half. I love that it's already pre-scored and everything for you. You can neaten the score, make it more sharp with your bone folder, and put it down. Now, here is the second portion. Now, they do suggest that you use your favorite adhesive. I'm going to use Fast Fuse. And as you can see, now this card is really starting to come together quickly for you. So I'm just adding my Fast Fuse, and I'm putting it right here on the card, centering it, and there we go. Now we add the next portion, which is this insert. Once again, already die cut. I didn't even separate it off. I wanted you guys to go and see this because it's already there for you to go and use. Now you can go ahead and add your embellishments. Here we have the 2 stripes, and they're already stickered, everyone. So they're sticky. Go ahead and put one right here, just like they did in the example. And then one of the orange ones right on top, like a layered look. putting mine a little bit lower because I wanted more of the stripe. Then I'm going to go ahead, and they do suggest I'm using the dimensionals. Now dimensionals came in the package, but I'm going to be using what I already have. Take off your dimensionals. Add them to your die cut. Put one right here, one right here, one right in the middle. It decided to go and come off right there, so that's perfectly fine. Take off the sticky. We go and put that off to the side. Pop that in the center. Move this to the side here. Pop this in the center. Love it. It almost looks like it's on a table. Nice. Now I'm going to take this portion and put more dimensionals on the back of it. Make sure that you put, I like to go and put one in each corner and 1 to 2 in the middle, because you don't want it to sink in the middle. So that's not really a fun thing to do at all. Pick it up, take the sticky off, add the paper clip. Cute little accent here. And attach it. And you are all done. Just as easy as that, everybody. So here is our example of the Paper Pumpkin July kit, thanks a latte. And you can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin yourself. As I've shared before, it is a great monthly subscription. You can start it, stop it, control it how you choose to. You can go to my blog, not my blog. You can go to my website and get it at craftinalli.stampinup.net and join the Paper Pumpkin. And I will be posting a picture of this on my blog at craftinalli.blogspot.com. If you already know that you would love to go and be part of Stampin' Up, I would love to go and have you on my team. And you can sign up on my website, on my store page, in order to go and join me and have lots of fun and do swaps and have such a great time. Or if you'd like to go and order and you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator already, then I would just love to go and be your Stampin' Up demonstrator. So here we go, everyone. Thanks a lot for watching this video. You have a great day. Bye-bye.